What's up, ReelX fam? Get ready for a whirlwind of breaking news that's going to blow your mind. First up, we're diving deep into the Ryder Cup, where McGinley and Team Europe are heading to Bethpage Black, and they're not surprised by the course setup. Could this be their strategic advantage? Next, we're heading to the gridiron with the University of Hawaii's football team. Their kicker, Kansei Matsuzawa, is setting records, but it turns out his success is thanks to an unsung hero, his snapper and holder. We've got the inside scoop on this dynamic trio. Then, we're shifting gears to the world of cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is showing massive potential for the fourth quarter, and analysts are saying the next 2 weeks could be absolutely decisive. Is this the start of a massive bull run? And finally, we're looking at the stock market with AGNC Investment. Could buying their ultra-high-yield stock today set you up for life? We're breaking down the numbers and giving you the real story. Stick around because you won't want to miss a single second. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. The Ryder Cup is heating up, and Team Europe, led by Luke Donald and strategic advisor McGinley, is heading to Bethpage Black with a game plan. McGinley has revealed that the team isn't surprised by the course setup, describing it as right out of the American playbook, with generous fairways and softer greens, though he notes they might firm up. He anticipates a birdie blitz and is confident in Europe's preparation, which included all 12 players staying on East Coast time to avoid jet lag for this away match. NBC is pulling out all the stops for coverage, featuring more cameras than ever, including drones and bunker cams, and for the first time, trackmen at all 18 tee boxes. Commentators will adopt a more partisan tone, using we and us when referring to the U.S. team, a move experimented with at the President's Cup. McGinley also discussed the potential for a wild atmosphere in New York, attributing it partly to societal changes and social media, and assured that the team has received expert advice on performing under pressure. Analysts and McGinley are highlighting potential stars for both teams, including rookies like Ben Griffin for the U.S. and New Yorker Cameron Young for Europe, with expectations for improved performances from players like Matt Fitzpatrick and Tyrrell Hatton. Don't go anywhere, because the next story reveals the hidden talent behind a record-breaking kicker. Get ready to meet the unsung heroes of the University of Hawaii football team. Kansei Matsuzawa, the University of Hawaii kicker, is making headlines with an impressive streak of 11 consecutive field goals, but his success is a testament to a crucial, often overlooked trio. While Matsuzawa, a transfer from Hawking College, receives national recognition, the harmony of the snap-hold-kick unit relies heavily on snapper Jack Mowrey and holder Caleb Freeman. Freeman, a fourth-string quarterback, has become the vocal leader and key communicator for the unit, reassuring Mowrey that even a less-than-perfect snap can be handled. Mowrey, recognized as a top-long snapper, consistently delivers accurate, laces-up snaps, making Freeman's job easier. The bond between Matsuzawa, Mowrey, and Freeman was forged during early morning practice sessions, emphasizing mutual confidence. Freeman, who manages the family's ranch social media and is pursuing a finance degree, balances his academic and athletic commitments with the demanding work of running a 900-acre ranch in Katy, Texas, which was recently honored by having Freeman High School named after his family. The unit's preparedness was evident in a last-second field goal against Arizona, where Freeman expertly managed the clock and setup to allow Matsuzawa the time needed for a successful kick, showcasing their practiced coordination under pressure. But what about your investments? Is Bitcoin poised for a massive Q4 surge? We're diving into the crypto markets next. Bitcoin is showing signs of a potentially promising fourth quarter, with the next 2 weeks being pivotal for its price trajectory. Despite overall market sideways movement, BTC is attempting to reclaim key resistance levels. After facing rejection at $117,000, Bitcoin has been trading between $107,000 and $116,000. Historically, September has been a weak month for BTC, but this year it has shown resilience, recovering from an early dip and establishing the $114,000 level as support. Analyst CryptoGel suggests that a positive September close could lead to several consecutive green months, making Q4 look very strong. Market watchers anticipate short-term volatility, especially following the Federal Reserve's recent 25 basis point interest rate cut. While this move was largely expected, it could lead to a dip towards range lows or choppy trading before a potential rise in late September or early October. Bitcoin quickly retested key levels around $115,500 after the Fed's announcement. Analysts like Rect Capital emphasize the importance of holding the $114,000 level on the weekly chart as support. Failure to do so could hinder BTC's potential for a third price discovery uptrend, although any downside volatility below this level is expected to be short-lived, potentially ending as a wick by the week's close. From digital currency to real estate, we're looking at a stock with a massive dividend yield. Could it be a life-changing investment? Stay tuned for our final news update. AGNC Investment, a mortgage real estate investment trust, MREIT, is drawing attention with an extraordinary 14% dividend yield, but investors should approach with extreme caution. While AGNC Investment is a respected player in the mortgage securities market and has shown a compelling total return close to the S&P 500 since its IPO, its dividend history is highly volatile. Unlike traditional REITs or the S&P 500's yields, 3.8% and 1.2% respectively, AGNC's double-digit yield is characteristic of the mortgage niche. However, the high payouts include a portion of principal, effectively a return of investor capital, which shrinks the portfolio's value over time. The company's dividend has trended downwards over the past decade, proving unreliable for investors seeking stable income for retirement. AGNC Investment itself emphasizes a goal of total return rather than consistent dividend income. The complexity of its operations, particularly how mortgage-backed securities generate income through both interest and principal payments, makes it challenging to understand for the average investor. For those seeking a sustainable, growing dividend, AGNC Investment's current yield, despite its attractiveness, is unlikely to meet those expectations. The Motley Fool highlights that while not a bad investment, its dividend reliability is questionable, and they recommend focusing on stocks with more stable income potential. That's all the breaking news for today. But don't go anywhere, we've got a lightning round recap and your full call to action coming right up. Team Europe is bracing for a tough Ryder Cup at Bethpage Black, with Paul McGinley noting the course setup favors the home team. The University of Hawaii's success on the field is powered by a strong kicker, snapper, and holder connection, highlighting teamwork. Bitcoin is poised for a potentially strong Q4, with key indicators suggesting a bullish trend if current support levels hold. AGNC Investment offers a sky-high dividend yield, but investors need to understand the risks associated with its principal-heavy payouts. That's your ReelX News Rundown. If you loved this update, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and drop a comment below telling us what you think. Follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content.